What's good, YouTube? It's your boy John stuff. Probably we here on the Dallas trip. Shawty just throwing shit. She don't give a fuck about her job, apparently. Um, so yeah, we just sitting here waiting for boys. They making announcements. And yeah, man, we gonna sit here, sit next to this stranger that wanted to book the seat right next on our row. There was only one open row. They weird. And then yeah, you know, touch down and probably go to sleep. Do some shit. Probably go to sleep. Running on like 3-4 hours of sleep. So get that handle. Go out there, get stamped, run the town. Yeah.
Catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away.
Family. I'm not gonna lie. It's been like 2 days since I recorded that intro. And I died. Touchdown. Got to the spot and died, man. Just so tired. That plane ride. Horrible. But out here, nice scenery, you know. It's hot right now. Even though it's like not even 70 degrees. I'm burning, I'm toasted. Finna get active today. Yeah, cause the other days, like I said, I died. Storm came through, gave me another excuse to just sit my ass down. But finna be active today, finna bust a move, sightsee, Might have to make this my city soon, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and freshen up and I'll meet y'all back in a second. So, we on the M line trolley, we are in Dallas, Texas. This is nice, calm, change of pace, Where I'm from, it's a lot of high speed stuff, So this is real different. It's something chill. It's like, I don't know, like if you just want to get away and kind of just like see what it's like to have like a quiet, like calm life type joint. Folks still out here still do drive like they stole their license, but aside from that, I rock with it, if you ever out in Dallas, Texas, come check it out. M-Line trolley, it's free. You just stand around, then you hop on, and then you feel like you were like 1980, 90. So, it's cool. Buddy whipping it. He got the joint, so, it's real calm, real chill. I dig it. I rock with it. You see me, I got on the jacket. I had to censor it. Let them know. I will say it's real loud. So, make sure you got some headphones or have somebody to talk to, because yeah, it's squeaking. It sounds like it needs some elbow grease. I ain't gonna front to you, but it's a good ride. The seats ain't too bad, even though they wouldn't feel like summer camp. So I would say tap in, see what it's about, see what's to it. Like I said, Dallas, Texas. Cool, calm vibe. So far, they getting good reviews. Don't see about these eats later tonight. I'll let y'all know how that go. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. We just enjoying the ride, and let's get to the destination. So right now we at the museum. It's always good to go somewhere and learn things. Um, I didn't know they had a large selection of different things from different countries. So, I'd say it's a cool little vibe. If you bring it over here, they're showing you all the different trinkets that they used back in the day. You know what I mean? Let me hold on. Let me look more professional for y'all, so y'all can really believe what I'm saying. You're right. So you can trust me. You trust me now? All right. Cool. So, over here, You got the Ogbani root figure. They made metal sculptures and stuff like that, and they worship things like that. I didn't really know they did all that. I knew they did some things. I knew they did all that. Then they got altar stands. This little circular looking thing, cylinder thing over here is an altar stand. You know, um, they saying it's symbolize wealth. I don't know how you symbolize wealth like that. But you know, it's interesting up in here. They got a lot of sculptures that I ain't I didn't know they was making like that back in the day. But then they got a ring. It says it's depicting human sacrifices. From the looks of, yeah, 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 it is. It is. I ain't gonna lie, it is. At first I was gonna say nah, but they got birds eating folks' head off and stuff like that. It's a little crazy, but um, you know, they got a whole bunch of stuff. You bring it over here, they got a whole bunch of stuff, man. They got, the royal crown. It's a royal crown. And headwear. To be honest, I think it's drip. I'd rock it. Um, bring it over here too. They got another one. Another one, everyday crown. This everyday crown. This one right here, the everyday crown. That's the royal crown. You know, a whole bunch of drip, hairwear. And they got weaponry, you know, spears and stuff. I didn't know they was having a variety of them, but they having them. So you know, if you bring it this way, they got a prestigious hat, as they call it. Prestigious. I didn't know that they had a multitude of different hats for different things, for different meanings. Considering that some of the these to me look a little similar, but prestigious hat, as they call it. They got shells on here, you know, different things. So, all in all, I'm learning some good stuff here. I would say come check out the museum if you ever had the chance. But yeah, let's keep it moving. Cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over taste, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Family, just got done, going through the exhibit and looking at all the displays they have. I would say no, 10 out of 10. I feel like I was on a school field trip or some shit. I felt like I was, back in the day, my dogs. Just really looking at stuff you don't know nothing about, but you learn about as you go. I really rock with it. So I would say like, you know, something like this, most definitely would do again. I will most definitely see myself doing something like this again. Really just going through exhibit and just kind of like just doing something. Like this is to me, this is like a random thing to do, but it's still something to do. And I really did enjoy doing this. And like I said, if anybody's comes to Dallas and be like, damn, like, something to do, I would recommend going to the museum. But yeah, it's getting chilly as a bitch right now. Just left out, this place, and I'm about to bust a move and you know go side quest some more. So let's do it. Bone crushers, I keep her close. I got the skill for this. On my back, the flyers close, looking ill as shit. Transactions illegitimate, cause life is still a bitch. And then you die, but for now, like, close your eyes and feel it's thick. Since diapers had nothing to live for, like them lifers, but. I gotta look human because I can't put it on camera. If you seen it, you seen it not. So just got done bowling, putting up a bowling master class. I'm somewhat of a pro bowler. My spare time. You know, but chill vibe. I rock with it. Nothing too crazy. We over here at Bolski. It was a movie theater that became a bowling alley. I don't know how you make that happen. I don't know what possesses you to have that idea to turn an old movie theater into a bowling alley, but I digress. So cool little vintage vibe. They got movies playing, not movies, music playing, old music playing in the back. If you're into that, I would, recommend this to people, that's out here in Dallas, really try it. But, some calm little chill vibe. And yeah, Boski. All right, fam, another day, another side quest. As you can see, we are at the giant eyeball. I don't really know when or why this became a thing, but we're here. Kind of disappointed because I wanted to go in the field. They got it blocked off. I didn't know that it was going to be a thing where it's gated. I wanted to go touch the eyeball, but aside from that, everything else is up to par. It looks exactly like an eyeball. It's ginormous. Um, it's odd, but I feel like out here in Texas, odd just comes with it. I've seen some odd things so far. But you know, uh, you know, yeah, I don't really know the giant eyeball. I mean, there's not much to be said about it, but yeah, let's keep it moving. All right, fam. So out here in the city, man, not gonna lie, it's a cool vibe. I'm thinking about canceling the flight and just not going back home, on some shit. It's really, chill. I like it out here. It's a change of pace. Um, if you flip it around and look over there, it's just like a beautiful scenery. You know what I mean? It's just really fire. They got a whole bunch of like cozy things out here, like pizzas on some shit. You got niggas speeding in blue BMWs and shit. You know, so I really dig this. I ain't gonna hold you. It's something I would see myself, being a part of as a community. Um, I'm really digging it. Finna go see if I can get a cowboy hat. I want to leave with some because I'm from around the way. Um, but yeah, I rock with it. I really think this is like a great experience. I've been enjoying myself and the trip so far. I don't know. Well, I can't talk probably because I ain't ate my Thanksgiving plate yet. But yeah, it's fine, man. I would, do it again. Most definitely got to come back here and make a part two. Let me know if y'all want me to turn this into like a series, just like going places, like on some random shit. Might just have to. Road trip. I do have a road trip coming up. I am gonna do a road trip because why not? But yeah, I really like it. It's cool. Ain't really much I can say. I don't want to go on a whole tangent, but it's a lot of cool things out here. A whole bunch of like niche, like stuff is really niche out here. I'm not gonna lie. People do got a staring problem though. Like they just walk past and start like stare me down. You know what I'm saying? I'd be wrong if I stole off on them, but yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I would rate it a 10 out of 10 trip. Like it's chill. Like I ain't expected to be more than what it was. So it's real cool. I just know next time I come out here, I have to be ready and prepared to spin the bag because I didn't know they was you know taxing like that. But yeah, all in all, great trip, and let's keep it moving. All right, back gang. You got Fifi in the cut. Back. That concludes the road trip. I'm not gonna lie, I did not record as much as I wanted to because I need to build up the habit of recording 24/8. And I need to be just more fluid with my approach to it. I keep thinking of it as being more robotic and be like, oh snap, gotta record this. But yeah, I just gotta build up the habit of doing it. As you can see, cop the hat should have recorded that. Like it's so much stuff to record that I can record, and I just gotta start yapping more. So I think I'm gonna just start yapping to the camera like 24/8. Yapping, giving y'all my yapping. So I think y'all just gonna have to get used to me yapping, and we're gonna like just talk about anything. Like I might just be like, the sky's blue. I might just be like, I'm hungry. I might just be like, shit, about to fart. Like you never know. Like just whatever. So I think that's just something I gotta build up. I gotta be more comfortable with the fam. If I gotta take a shit, I'm gonna let y'all know I gotta take a shit. Um, yeah. So that's on me. That's on me. But next vid, I will be on it. I'm thinking next vid probably. I don't know. I need some suggestions. Maybe a workout vid with my bro. I don't know. Maybe Christmas vid. Christmas is right around the corner. Um,
Christmas is right around the corner. So, I don't know. It's a lot of things I could do. It's a lot of suggestions and different things. I just gotta really weigh it out and see. It's all up here though. But, thinking on it. That's, but it's all about narrowing it down. I'm probably gonna come to the conclusion, but I'll probably ask the broskies, ask y'all in the comments, ask the fam. I'm trying to cater to y'all at the moment. But yeah, gotta drop 20 vids before my birthday. 20 vids before February, before the month of February. 20 vids before that. So let it go on a run of just spamming. We're gonna run it up. Road to $1 million. It's still possible. Streaming University too. We got to get into that. Trying to get like Mr. Renaissance, that my one. But yeah, so that concludes the Dallas trip. Thinking of the next place to go. I might go take over. I got to tap in with my broski. He gonna stand me in Florida. I might just go to Florida, Mr. Orlando. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of ideas I got. I just got to make it happen to record. Because it's not going to happen if I don't make nothing happen. So, yeah, got my goon with me. Real deal killer. This is a vicious guard dog. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah.